When you feel like you find yourself at peace with your art, that your life is just a reflection of your art and your art is a reflection of your life, that's just great, right? That is the ideal life we would like to lead, but it's not that easy. So I have developed what I have called the art life, which is this idea that we can make a life, a whole daily life out of our art. And we can make art from our daily life. Things are not separate, right? And the more we reunite, the more we alchemize different aspects of our existence. And then the more we can find unity and peace inside of us. And that being said, what I wanted to share today is this reminder that when we feel joy, excitement, when we feel that we are our true self, when we are doing our artistry, when we are creative, that's great. But sometimes we feel like a discrepancy with the outer life, the daily life, and so we really have to make radical choices to stick to your lane, right? To be true to ourselves and to continue to bring out the best of us in this world. So for that, I think that one great thing is to have some rules that are not rigid, but are really reflecting the essence of who we are and what we have as values. So I wanted to share 5 agreements that describe 5 aspects that you can have in your art or in your life. And of course, agreements are just rules, they are just words, and the idea is really to embody them, to apply them in our life with experiences. So each agreement goes with an experience. And if you want to live them, if you want to experience them, there's a link below, you can click and you will find another video with the whole 5 experiences. But now let's start with these agreements that I have established for myself. And naturally, obviously, this is not set in stone, this is just my way to do things, but I think that they are enough general so that they can resonate with you. And obviously the invitation is to make this yours, is to be creative with it. You know that I work and teach words and voice, and how important is it to appropriate yourself, all that you hear, all that you read, and to use your own words and your own voice so that it's really natural for you to stick with these agreements, to repeat them to yourselves, to sing them, to write them. You can use them as mantras, just play with them, right? So here they are. The first one is talk about yourself and talk about your art with flair, with joy, with dignity, right? Don't diminish yourself. And don't pretend that you're above or that you're below. So this was the first one. Whether you talk about yourself, about your life, about your art, just like be really cautious and diligent about how you consider yourself through your speech. Second one, it's not about you, right? Critics are not about you. Your own thoughts are not who you are. You are only the medium, right? The channel through which life is expressing itself, through which your art is trying to share a truth in this world. So basically this comes to stepping out of the ego mode and disidentified with our emotions. And this is not something that is artificial and that has to be done overnight. It's just trying to go back to this evidence and this proof that it's not about you. Critics or comments and even praises are just external things. And all we do with this is, right, clinging to this, interpreting, judging, analyzing. This is the mind activity, but it's not about you. Remember, you are a channel. You don't have to care about what others say, right? Easier said than done, but with the experience that I will share later, It might help you. Third one, trust your magic, right? Because you never know what will be possible if you dare the next step, which is not always the one you think it should be. Fourth agreement, always act and create from your heart and from your gut. Well, this is the ideal thing, right? But don't try to please people. Make this radical choice to listen, to get to know your heart speech, your gut speech. And basically this comes to get to know your inner signs of alignment, right? To always act and create from your heart and your gut. And the fifth one is learn from your trials and errors. Learn from your experiences. Get cues from the comments you get. Get cues from your own reactions, your own judgments. And everything that occurs will help you refine your art, refine your daily habits, your daily activities, and your attitude. So this means that in fact, everything that happens in this so-called reality is a concrete matter to work with, to just be more open, more alive, more aware of how you can bring more and more of your truth in this world with flow and with alignment and with joy. What's the use of having agreements if we don't apply them directly? So if you want to leave these experiences, there's a link below where you will find them detailed and you can go further with this video.